Hello and welcome to ISTV News. I am Srubala Kangabam. Let's look at the top stories. BSNL holds telephone adalat, works out 100 pending cases during the adalat. And now the news in details. In order to wrap up the pending cases in BSNL landlines, a telephone adalat organized by BSNL General Manager Imphal was held at the conference hall of the BSNL Telephone Bhavan, Babupara today. Assistant General Manager T.H. Kanhai, S.M. Singh, Account Officer T.N. Rao and Chief Account Officer L. Surendro and many customers took part in the adalat. 350 customers who are already served notice to present at the conference were asked about their satisfaction and dissatisfaction over the landlines of BSNL. Moreover, the adalat offer 50% discount of the total bill to the customer if they clear the bill of the telephone today. Talking to media person, account customer T.N. Rao said, "This is the 6th telephone adalat held in Imphal so far. The adalat will help to solve the various problems faced by the customer, including the mistakes of the consumer as well as by the telecom department. Besides, it also helps to wrap up various cases and able to provide a good service to the customer," he added. He further said, 100 out of 350 customers who have been served notice to present at the adalat were turned up and their cases were solved during the adalat. The remaining cases will be finalized in the next telephone adalat, which is going to be held very soon, he opened.
This adalat, we are considering, we are hearing the customers personally, we are sometimes understanding their grievances, and we are giving a reasonable discount. In some cases we have gone up to 50%, and we are helping the customers in settlement of the dispute.
As part of the Swachh Bharat mission, BJP Mahila Morcha today organized a cleanliness program at Children Home Dulalan in connection with the birth anniversary of Bhagini Nevedita as well. President of Mahila Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh and National Executive Member A. Sharda Devi, ex-MLA M. Bhorot and members of the Mahila Morcha took part in the cleanliness program. During the program, various places in and around the children home cleaned up. Besides, sweets and other eatable items were distributed to the children. Talking to the ISTV News, A. Sharda Devi spoke about the objective of organizing the cleanliness program.
Bharat Kumbagi oina ngasi su ekoi kongthang siga iroina na ngasi su ekoi ge duguma swastha bharat aina aduki matik ekoi lu nan ba sanitation gi lamda ade kuding makta adu banan ba ekoi gi health ta aduki matik ekoi kanaga daba program si ekoi lokhat na ngasi torokpa sida ngasi su Bhagini Nivedita gi adugumba mapok numit sida Manipur da su ekoi Bharat ki adugumba apumbagi nationwide program gi saruka moina ngasi su ekoi mapam kaya da ekoi gi program si paikadi.
Lions Club of Imphal City today organized a one-day free eye camp at Unique Golden Cradle School, Awangkuno, under the aegis of Lions Club of International District 322D. Altogether, 500 students of the school examined and treated during the camp. The club assured of free spectacles to those students who are required of spectacles. Talking to the ISTV News, President of the club, Dr. K. Gopal said, the month of October has been observed as World Sight Day by the Lions Club of International for the last many years. As part of the observance, the free eye camp is held, he added. He further said, the main objective of the club is to serve humanity and render service for the welfare of the society. Therefore, the club will continue the service without tireless, he said.
Anukiba, Mamisi Panapa Honaba, Secretary Pandamni, Hariba, Masia Quigi, Project Asi, one of the permanent Pogenia, Time Club Sigi, Masi Sai Kudinwena, International Line Organization of October Tasi, Lands, International Side D, Hena, distributing Mapunga Panantawi, Adana Hariba, Hariba program Asi, Quigi. Permanent project ni aduga leiba masi mafam sitana de mafam leiba Manipur area leiba sindina koina akhoi gi motodi kasenama community sida nidi percent da koina mating pangbasi akhoi lai club
Residents of Liwa Pukri Achauba and members of South Youth Educational Sporting and Social Development Association today staged a sit-in protesting the deblocking of Imphal Moray Road in connection with an unfortunate incident which occurred on October 25th at Kagwa Bazar at the same Laikai. The protester held various placards, written slogans against the blockade of the road and made allegations against Hari and Gope. Talking to media person, a women protester said, who fired the gun at that night should be found out at the earliest. She further demanded that Huidrom Shanti and his colleagues who allegedly involved in the incident should be arrested within 24 hours by the police.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯚꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯖꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯃꯣꯀꯥꯟꯇꯕꯨ ꯁꯤꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯔꯤꯗꯥꯁꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯠꯀꯦ ꯇꯨꯀꯦꯅ ꯁꯤꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯍꯨꯏꯗꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯆꯧ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯨꯏꯗꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯇꯥ ꯍꯨꯏꯗꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯨꯡ 10ꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯐꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯐꯥꯕꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯃꯁꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ.
Moving on to national and international news, seeking closer ties with Vietnam, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Vietnam Prime Minister Nguyen Thanh Dung signed 7 agreements today. India and Vietnam have close ancient spiritual and cultural bond. Both of us believe in maintaining peace and prosperity in the region, Modi said. India has agreed to increase cooperation in space and will operationalize a line of credit of $100 million for Vietnam, Modi said. India has also committed to provide support for modernization of Vietnam's security forces. The Prime Minister thanked Dung for Vietnam's co-sponsorship of the resolution in the United Nations to declare June 21st as International Yoga Day. The Supreme Court today pulled up the center and the Delhi Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung for delayed in taking decision regarding government formation in Delhi, resuming hearing on a petition filed by the Aam Aadmi Party AAP seeking dissolution of the Delhi Assembly and fresh polls. The court said, in a democracy, president rule can't go on forever. Lieutenant Governor should have taken decision on government formation at the earliest and should not have taken 5 months' time. However, the center informed the court that President Pranab Mukherjee has given his consent to Delhi's LG's proposal to invite BJP to form the government in the national capital. But the 5-judge Constitution bench, headed by Chief Justice H.L. Datu, said that it will hear the petition on merit on the issue. The apex court said that in a democracy, president rule cannot go on forever and questioned why the authorities failed to act expeditiously. Aam Aadmi Party and Congress have demanded fresh elections in Delhi. Charging BJP with adopting delaying tactics, 2 opposition parties allege that it is making all efforts to form governments in the city through an illegal way. Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal said, BJP lacks courage to go for fresh polls as it is sensing defeat. Delhi Congress spokesperson Mukesh Sharma demanded that Delhi Assembly be dissolved and polls in the city should held along with Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand. Meanwhile, BJP said it is ready for fresh elections in the city. India has performed poorly in removing gender-based disparities, ranking 114 out of 142 countries in World Economic Forum's 2014 Gender Gap Index, scoring below average on parameters like economic participation, educational attainment, and health and survival. India slipped 13 spots from its last year ranking of 101 on the Gender Gap Index by the World Economic Forum. India is part of the 20 worst performing countries on the labor force participation, estimated earned income, literary rate, and sex ratio at birth indicators. On the other hand, India is among the top 20 best performing countries on the political empowerment sub-index. A U.S. court has summoned Bollywood megastar Amitabh Bachchan in an alleged human rights violation case filed by a Sikh right group. The complaint alleged that Bachchan instigated people for violence after the assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1984. The complaint was filed by New York-based Sikh for Justice and two alleged victims of the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. The victim Babu Singh Dukhia is based in Delhi and Mohinder Singh is based in California. The court has directed Bachchan to respond in 21 days after he is served with the summons. A couple from Nagaland and their friend were allegedly assaulted by four men near Hesaragata on the outskirts of the Bangalore city, according to a senior police officer. All four men who attacked the couple and their friend on October 25 have been arrested, Deputy Superintendent of Police Konapa Reddy told a news agency. He said the three had left for Nityagram as the men wanted to teach his wife driving. They spent about 45 minutes there and were about to leave the place that evening when they noticed a puncture. As they were fixing it in the rain, a car drew up and the four occupants asked them in Kannada what they were doing there. They could not reply as they did not know the language. The four suddenly pushed the man about, punched him in the chest, snatched the umbrella from his wife and assaulted her when she tried to intervene. The friend tried to help them but to no avail. The four men realized the situation was getting out of hand, got into their vehicle and sped away, Reddy said. After replacing the tire, the victims approached the police station at Sodadvanahalli to lodge a complaint but were referred to the one at Dodabalapur, Reddy said. Moving ahead with the process of forming a government, newly elected BJP legislator in Maharashtra will meet in Mumbai today to elect their leader amid Shiv Sena expression of desire for a coalition government of the two saffron parties. The BJP MLAs will gather at the party state headquarters at the remand point at 11 a.m. and then proceed towards the Inox Square near Bidhan Bhavan, where they will pay tributes to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The BJP legislature party meeting will begin in the Bidhan Bhavan at 4 p.m. in the presence of party central observer, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh and party's National General Secretary J.P. Nadda. The elections of the legislature party leader, who will be the chief minister, will mark a step towards formation of the government in the state where BJP fell short of a majority by 23 seats in the 288-member assembly. Robbers tunnel 100 feet under a street to break into the main branch of Punjab National Bank in Gohana town of Sonipat district and rob jewellery and cash. A special investigation team, SIT, has been set up to probe the robbery. The bank is located in a residential commercial area near Old Bus Stand of Gohana city. The daring robbery came to light on Monday morning when bank manager Devendra Malik opened the strong room at 10 a.m. He found the almirahs in the strong room broken open and Rs 40 lakh cash missing. Apart from this, 88 out of 360 lockers had been prized open and their contents like jewellery and cash missing. Sources says loss could run into crores of rupees. Well, that's pretty much for now, but before we wind up, the top stories once again. BSNL holds telephone adalat, works out 100 pending cases during the adalat. Thank you so much for joining with us. For more news, please stay tuned.